Hi everybody, this is Ken with Leisure Time Games in beautiful downtown Santa Maria, California. Wasn't planning on doing a box opening this soon, but I'm sure some of you have heard something about the idea that these Eldritch Moon booster boxes are mappable. Now, those of you who are familiar with mapping, of course they're mappable, but these ones are like really easily done. Essentially based on the artwork on the actual wrapping of the booster pack itself. I will be posting down below the link to the original video that this little revelation came from. But essentially what it is they're finding that based on which of the three artworks you can open one of the artworks. Let me move that back so you can see what I'm doing there. I'm going to actually do this real quick. There, now you got a good, there, that's a better, much better view. Based on the artwork, you open up the packs of one specific artwork and you increase the chances of getting all of the non-flippable mythic rares out of that particular box. So I'm going to see if I can duplicate that. Essentially doing a peer review for those of you scientifically inclined folks who are watching this. And if those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, essentially I'm going to do an experiment that someone else did, and in the process of doing it, see if I can replicate their results. So we've got all the Tamios here, all the Lilianas here. Whoops. And who is that? Ulrich? Sorry, don't even know. All right, so we got, what, should have 12 of each here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of that stack right there. There, move it to the center. There you go. And then we've got these 3, 6, 9, 12 here of good old Liliana. And then finally we've got these 3, 6, 9, 12 Tamios. I guess since I got these in hand, we'll start with these ones. I would like to thank all of you who gave me input on my last video, by the way. I do appreciate it. Yes, as a matter of fact, I was a bit far away. Okay, Tamio, right off the bat, we got to deploy the Gatewatch, non-flippable mythic. I guess I didn't really go into detail on what's going on here. Apparently the mapping is you find all the mythic rares in one particular art once you start opening the box. So roughly, what is that, 6 mythics for one art, and the other ones don't have any. And let's see, next we've got Document of Perfection. So there's that if you wanted to have a good look there. And Tamio Field Researcher. So right off the bat, 2 mythic rares, non-flippable, all from the Tamio set. Open up the next one here. And we've got Imprisoned in the Moon. I kind of like that card myself. We're going to pull that out there. Next Tamio. We've got Lupine Prototype. And that's all of those. Tell you, pack 1 and pack 2, 2 mythic rares. I was like, oh wow, I guess this may be true, but now we're starting to slow down a little. So let's see, the next one, where's the rare? There it is. Impetuous Devils. Check that out there. And the next pack, we've got Stitcher's Graft. Now this box that I'm opening here came from the first round of cards that came right after the pre-release. So essentially this is the first round of booster packs, and with any luck, if this happens to be true, Wizards of the Coast caught wind and is doing something about it right now. Splendid reclamation. So that the next batch, that's the next round of cards that are hitting the distributors, aren't having this particular issue. Yeah, got a foil Distended Mindbender. And oh, our third mythic rare from the Tamiyo set, Decimator of the Provinces. So far, I mean, 3 with 4 booster packs left. That's not too, well, I'd say that's still within parameters. How about that? Figuring about 6 mythics. Bedlam Reveler. In an average box. Yeah, that's what I usually get. About 6 or so, and about 6 or so foils. And oh, Gisela the Broken Blade. Well, isn't that something? And a Sanctifier of Souls. Sorry, there you go. And next, with our remaining 2 packs, Coax from the Blind Eternities, right there. And our final pack, Open Sesame, is a Collective Brutality. All right. So what do we got here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 mythic rares out of the Tamiyos. Not quite the ratio that was shown in the original video. Once again, I will be posting that original video's link down below so you can see what I'm talking about and what they were talking about. Let's go ahead and see what we got with the Lilianas next. First we've got us Dark Salvation. Oops. And then we've got us guy opened a fat pack today. He got a Tamiyo, a Liliana. He got the what's the one? The promo card. Assembled Alphas. The promo card. Vasa? No, that's not it. You know what I'm talking about. The one that the box promo. Got one of those. I mean, he just pulled crazy stuff. I was like, oh, nice fat pack. Okay, so Mind Dilation. So we got 1 mythic rare out of the Liliana pack. And Bruna the Fading Light, which you kind of need with the Gisela for that whole big furry monster effect that they're doing with these cards here. And that's pretty much what I tell anybody who says, what is this? I say, it's the BFM. They go, what? Bloodhall Priest. Yeah, so far, 1 out of this one. Got a foil there. Grapple with the Past. And Crypt Breaker. So at this rate, I mean, if I get 1 more mythic rare out of this stack, then statistically we might still be not in a bad situation. Harmless Offering as far as the poor mix is concerned of how the mythic rares are ratioed in these packs. However, if it stays with 1 and then there's none in the other one, then yeah, I'd say we could probably say that this peer review confirms the situation. Graph Rat's foil. And, oh, Liliana of Last Hope, so not too bad there. So what was that, 4 in the other one? Any of these flippable? Well, I don't know if that counts as flippable. Does that count as flippable? I don't know. They didn't really discuss that. I was just kind of assuming they meant the the werewolves and such. But all right, I had a little bit of an issue I had to address there, but hey, I'm back. Did you miss me? Anyway, this one here had two rares in it. We had the Soul Separator and the Bruno the Fading Light. Back to the subject matter talking about earlier. Yes, as a matter of fact, the Gisela is a double-sided card. I mean, it was in the double-sided slot area. So to answer my own question from earlier, so we had, what, 3 in the first set. We've got 2 in this in the Liliana set here. Working on to the next pack here. Let's see. And we have Niblis of Frost. So, toss that. Oops. Yeah, that's where that goes. Over here. Man, you leave for a little bit, and the next thing you know, you forget everything. So one of the things I'm also going to post down there, the video from Derium's, the original post that I saw was based on a Reddit post, and so I'm going to make sure to put that Reddit post in there as well, so you can get all the information you can. Let's see, we've got Stormkirk Occultist, and my phone's ringing, so I'll be right back. All right, take 3. And here's the last pack of the Liliana stack in our little box opening experiment. Peer review. Uvenwald Observer. Alrighty. Well, so far. So we've got 3 non-flippable mythics and 1 flippable mythic. So that doesn't count for the experiment. So 3 in the Tamios, 2 in the Lilianas. Now we're going to this werewolf. Whoops. Now we're going to this werewolf stack here. Let's see what we get out of this one. And our first pack, I got an emblem there. First pack, Stormkirk Condemned. Next pack, we end up with a Spell Queller. Nice. Sometimes I keep cards and sometimes I don't. It just kind of depends on how greedy or rich I'm feeling, Oath of Liliana. And there's our flip card. I always continue looking at the pack, even though I know there's nothing. Oh, that's nice. There's no other rares in it. I'm just kind of out of habit. Ooh, there might be 2 rares, even though I've already passed the spot where it would be, right? Let's see. Providence. So no mythics so far in our werewolf pack here. And we got a foil, and we've got a Newsgraph Mob. And next we've got an Eternal Scourge. And moving on. Well, so far it's an interesting mix. It doesn't quite fit the mix that was talked about before. Elder Deep Fiend. In that only 1 color had all the mythics. But in my particular experiment, at least so far, it looks like they were in 2 of the 3. And a foil and a Selfless Spirit. Essentially, if I get 1 mythic out of here, I'd have to say, myth busted. Hopefully that's not copyrighted. Summary Dismissal. And we got 3 more packs left here. Permeated Mass. Last 2 packs here. A foil and a Identity Thief. Oh man. Not quite getting that where it belongs there. Whoopsie. Alright, final pack. In our final pack we have a Huron Grace Champion. Alrighty. So there we go. Now the experiment that was done that I was reviewing pretty much showed that there was one wrapper type had all the mythics, the non-flippable mythics. And then all the other wrapping types didn't have any. In our little experiment, the majority were in the Tamiyo, one of which didn't count. There were a couple that were in the Liliana, and none in that werewolf pack. So, at this point, I'm just going to have to say inconclusive. So if you've happened to run an experiment like this, post a comment. Let us know what you came up with. If you have anything else you'd like to comment about, please do. If you liked the video, please click the like button. And most importantly, please share. Or if you'd like to hear more about what we're doing in the upcoming events, upcoming box openings, etc., go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Have a good day, folks. Just some quick bonus material here for those of you who are paying attention. I ended up getting 6 foils out of it, this being the rare right here, and that being 1 uncommon, and the rest were all common foils. I ended up with 4 flippable rares, including 1 mythic, on top of the 5 mythics that came of the non-flippable sort. So anyway, just a little something I thought I'd throw at you since I was going through all these. I thought you might be interested. Okay, once again, have a good day.